Welcome back to my channel, Confessions of a Dollar Tree Addict. I'm Marina, and I do have a friend mail video, which I'm going to record, hopefully, today in the same exact spot. But I decided to break these up into two separate videos. I have a bit of a life update. I have a ton of friend mail that you guys will be seeing in an upcoming video. But I wanted to do like a little bit of a life update. I know that I've been MIA lately, and you guys have been helping me so much and supporting my community so much, and have been of such great comfort to me and my son during this time right now. Since I'm sure some of you, most of you realize my husband passed away a little over a month ago, May 30th. And it's been hell. It's really like horrible. And yet, in the midst of all of this insanity that I've had to grieve, I also realized that I discovered a large lump in my breast. And I don't know where it came from. I mean, I put my bra on every day, guys. I know what my breasts feel like, and it came out of nowhere, which made me have a mammogram and an ultrasound and ultimately several biopsies, and I'm waiting for results to come in. It's a little bit maddening waiting for results. I'm trying to convince myself that it's all going to be okay. I've had biopsies in the past, but they've always been like just one thing that they were checking out. There were several things going on this time, and I'm really afraid. And I've been trying to stay positive and keep my channel going and just do things that make me happy, even while I'm very sad, obviously, and I'm terrified. But I also feel guilty that I'm terrified. But it's also like numbing, it's like I've had to lose things back to back. Now I just keep praying that God lets me stay here for my child, because he's suffered so many losses in his life. Just don't want him to suffer anymore. And I don't want him to have to feel worried or afraid anymore. It's a terrible place to be. I do feel grateful that I was able to get to a doctor and get everything done, because I had to get my medical insurance reinstated after my husband passed away, and everything. I somehow managed to be super focused and get everything taken care of relatively quickly. So I'm blessed, thank God that I have medical coverage and that I was able to get all the tests done, and it's in God's hands. But I felt like I needed to share this information with you guys, because it's been 4 years since I had a mammogram, and I've had biopsies in my breasts before, so I'm terrified. And the truth was, perhaps I didn't want to do it. I blocked it out, maybe. I knew that I had to go, and I made the appointment, and then I canceled the appointment, and then I rescheduled the appointment, and then I forgot about it, because maybe I intuitively knew that there was something going on, and I just didn't want to upset my husband or see him not be well. Just wanted to enjoy my time with my husband. It's really hard when you live with someone who is frail in that way. You just don't want to cause them any damage. And my heart goes out to family members of people who have suffering family members, especially people who have TBIs, because it makes life very difficult. And Chris and I are still here. And so I've tried really hard to be normalizing our life as much as possible these days, because I'm grateful that we are here. And even though I'm grieving, trying very hard to be as productive as possible, which is really hard because I'm terrified. But I believe in prayer and I believe in the positive energy. I'm sure that there are plenty of people that perhaps might even be, I hate to think, happy that something terrible might happen to me, but good always prevails over bad. And I just thought I would share with you guys what's going on with me, because I don't want to seem like I've disappeared or I'm not doing as much content as I used to. I just can't. I'm overwhelmed, and I'm afraid, and it's life-altering stuff that's going on. So thought I would give you guys a little update on what I have happening and ask for everyone out there to send as much positive vibes to myself and Christopher as you can, or as you would like to share with us, because we are always willing to accept prayer. And I think I need it. I definitely could use all the prayer that we have out there. I could definitely take all the prayers that you guys are willing to share in my name and in Christopher's name. We could definitely use it. And I just kind of thought I would share this information with you guys, because it's important that caretakers take the time to take their life seriously. I don't know that I would do it differently. That's what's really bugging me. I've played it over in my head so many times, and I genuinely forgot that I didn't do my mammogram. I just forgot all about it until I found the lump. And then when I went to have my mammogram, they looked me up and they were like, the last time you were here was 4 years ago. And I was like, no, was it? And then it was. And so 4 years, it happens in the blink of an eye, guys. It's incredible how time flies sometimes. Even when it seems like it's not even that fun, it is more fun than having a mammogram. Trust me, they're like my least favorite thing to do. But I'm in the hot seat right now, and I feel like it's important. Like, I had several biopsies done. There's a lot going on. And I didn't even know that they could do them the way that they do them now. Like, I had a guided one with the ultrasound tech and the breast surgeon that does biopsies. And I even had others, I don't know how many samples they took, that were taken by the mammogram machine, which is done like with a surgical implement robotically. I mean, I've never had that type of biopsy, but there was a lot going on. And the people there were really wonderful. They were so wonderful that I'm like, do you guys already know something? Why are you being so nice to me? And they looked at me like I had a million heads, because they were like, that's our job. And I'm like, it's been so long since I've had people doing things for me. I'm so used to doing things for other people. So it was a crazy thing. It was a crazy day. And it just reminded me that it's time that I take time for me, for my health. I keep worrying about like getting all my affairs in order and continuing to run my charity, and I don't know what's going to happen, but the first and foremost thing that I need to do is make sure that I'm okay, which I'm praying with everything in my soul that I am, and that I can make sure my son is okay and he has all of his needs met. And then I'll be able to resume all of those things that I did before, hopefully. And I could definitely use all the prayers that I can get. I just wanted to share. I feel like some of you can tell when I'm not myself. And like a lot of you can tell. Like, I get emails saying, you seem upset, Marina. Something in your voice says that you're not doing well. Some of you can really tell. You're really empathetic people. And so I felt like I needed to share what's happening in my family right now, because I'm pretty transparent. And I'm not really good at being a bullshit artist, so I'm having a hard time doing what makes me happy because I'm afraid. And I just need to get my answers and then figure out what the next steps are. And so hopefully everything will be okay. Hopefully, because I feel like I really need to focus on Chris and doing something nice this summer with my son. If it's in the universe's will, that's what will happen. But I'm hoping for that. And I plan to stay on top of my medical appointments from now on, because it's really important that we do that. As humans, we're not immortal. Although I think my son thinks that I am, which is really scary. So I just wanted to share this information with you guys, because it does sort of lessen, I feel like it makes it a little bit less of a burden on me. I don't like to keep these things secret. I feel like when I release them, so much positivity flows back to me that it's healing. And I truly could use that right now. So I hope that I'm not making everyone miserable and depressed. And if I am, I apologize. This is just life. And sometimes life gets in the way of fun. But I did come into the car to do this friend mail video, which I am going to do. But I didn't want to talk about this in the friend mail video because it's not really fair to the people that sent me these things. I don't want to make everyone miserable, so I just figured I would call it a life update and let you guys know what's going on. And for those of you who came to watch, I really appreciate each and every one of you. You are such supportive, amazing humans. I truly love this community. There is a 30,000 subscriber appreciation gift up, and I do have another one that I would love to be able to put out and record, but I'm just too nervous right now. That was actually my doctor's office. They still don't have the results. Almost passed out, guys. Whew. I'm really scared. I hate medical stuff so much. It terrifies me. I'm such a better caretaker than I am a patient. I'm a terrible patient. I'm much better at being a caretaker. It's like my thing. And yeah, no results yet. But I have the lady at my doctor's office checking constantly because I can't figure out how to get into my chart app or whatever. And it's better that way. I don't even think I could deal with that. I would go nuts. So I feel like I would rather hear it from another human. I'm old school that way. Let me know in the comments down below. Have you guys had to wait days for your results, and what do you do? I mean, I'm losing it. I just hope and pray that it's an accident. I'm accident prone. I'm convinced that I hurt myself, and that's how I got that lump, and that all the other stuff is just inconsequential, usual cysts and things, because I always seem to have something. When you have larger breasts, it happens. When you're kind of overweight, it seems to happen. Things like that just happen. Fibrous cysts. But I have a myriad of words on my report that I didn't like, and I'm hoping that it turns out to be a whole lot of nothing. That is what I'm praying for, and hopefully you guys can help me pray for that too. I wish it was exciting, fun stuff, but maybe that will be next week. I'm hoping that the universe just wanted me to take a system reboot and start caring for myself, at which point I hear it loud and clear, and self-care is on the top of my list. Stay safe and stay savvy, my friends. Thank you all so much. Bye-bye.